But this is where the Garden of Eden is supposed to have been.
That's funny that they replaced it with an amusement park.
Yeah.
It's just like when you look at the whole picture, really kind of seriously hilarious. iPodWaterPark.com. Lost Paradise of the Moon.
Now, let's see what they pop up for Essence of Delmune.
Oh, not Lost City, Bahrain, Middle East. Bahrain. How I say it?
Essence of Delmunia. And,
Bahrain. Ammonia. Mall of Demonia. Oh wow, yeah, they definitely capitalizing off of that one. Oh wow, wow. Oh man, look how pretty. Look at the sky. Oh, that's so nice. I mean, I know there's enhancements, but there's definitely purple traces in their sky. That's insane. The hotels look cheap, but that is beautiful. I mean, it looks. I mean, Holiday Inn look. You know, I don't know.
yeah.
How much money do you think something like that costs?
Oh God.
It's probably a ridiculous amount, but do you see it? It's so low scale. It's probably because of the history.
And I doubt very much that that's very peaceful. Like, they're taking the screenshots and everything, but I guarantee you it's not very peaceful.
That's some pretty water.
Yeah.
The ocean, and then next to the pool. That's neat.
Well, I heard the Persian Gulf was beautiful water. I've actually heard that. And
such pretty nighttime pictures.
Yeah. Hanging Gardens of Dalmunia. That's some beautiful stuff. All right, so let's get back to Shamash. So Shamash was an ancient Mesopotamian sun god, earlier known as Utu. Now that's in Sumerian, which means sun. Okay. He was believed to see everything that happened in the world every day, and was therefore responsible for justice and protection of travelers. As a divine judge, he could be associated with the underworld. Additionally, he could serve as the god of divination, typically alongside the weather god Adad. Now, Hadad, or Iskar, Sumerian, was the storm and rain god of the Canaanite and ancient Mesopotamian religions. So Adad was both Canaanite and Mesopotamian. He was attested in Ebla as Hadad. Huh?
How does that happen?
What?
Like to where he mixed? Are you saying like because of his parents, or because he was adopted in both cultures?
He was adopted in both cultures. It's like I said, and I keep saying they steal each other's, but it's not really that. It's just they kind of get incorporated, and from one culture into another. As time goes by, they just kind of intermingle. That's basically it.
Okay.
So the Canaanites and the Mesopotamians both had Adad as their storm god. Now, he was attested in Ebla as Hadad in circa 2500 BCE. From the Levant, Hadad was introduced to Mesopotamia by the Amorites. Now, the Amorites are the ones that I told you about when we ended last week, or they decimated they were decimated by the Assyrians. So
yeah, okay, they killed them. Okay,
yeah. Now, while he was universally regarded as one of the primary gods, he was particularly venerated in Sippar and Larsa. The moon god Nana, Sin, and his wife Ningal were regarded as his parents, while his twin sister was Inanna, or Ishtar. Occasionally, other goddesses, such as Manzat and Pinker, could be regarded as his sisters too. The dawn goddess Aya, Sherida, was his wife, and multiple texts describe their daily reunions taking place on a mountain where the sun was believed to set. Among their children were Ketum, the personification of truth, dream deities such as Mamu, as well as the god Isham. Utu's name could be used to write the names of many foreign solar deities iographically, or logographically. The connection between him and the Hurrian solar god Shemish is particularly well tested, and the latter could be associated with Aya as well. While no myths focusing on Utu are known, he only appears as an ally or other figures in both Sumerian and Akkadian compositions. According to narratives by narratives about Dumuzi's death, he helped protect him when the Gala demons tried to drag him to the underworld. In various versions of the Epic of Gilgamesh and in early Gilgamesh myths, he helped this hero defeat the monstrous Humbaba. In the myth Inanna and An, he helped his sister acquire the temple Ina. In How Grain Came to Sumar, he is evoked to advise Nanazu and Nemada. Okay, so we covered that. We went over Nana and Sippar, and is another city that's kind of strange from Larsa, because they were considered Sumerian, but they were kind of like standalone, you know what I mean? Like, people didn't trust people from Larsa, for one.
I thought that so Sippar and Larsa is the same place?
Well, Sippar is, I believe, where Enki's temple is. I believe that's in Sippar. Sippar was the ancient Near East Sumerian and late Babylonian city on the east bank of the Euphrates River. Its tail is located at the site of modern Tel Abu Haba near Yosifia in Iraq's Baghdad governorate, some 69 kilometers, 43 miles north of Babylon, and 30 kilometers, 9 miles southwest, whatever. But Sippar actually can be done on the map too. I guess it'd be good to start making a habit of using it. That way we can kind of get a reference.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's actually pretty good to do that stuff. Kind of give people an idea of what we're talking about and where it's located.
Yeah, give them something to look at, so that way if they're interested in researching or anything, that's why usually I ask you too, because it's good for visuals.
Zipper. Let's see if it shows. Gotta back out. See if it's actually. Yep, there we go.
It's not on the screen.
Oh, it's under a different name. I've got to pop it up too.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to pop this bad boy up. Let's see here. It's Talul Ad Deir.
That name Paluda. Yeah.
Deir. Talu Ad Deir. Deir.
Yeah.
You'd think that freaking
Phonetics? No.
you'd think there'd be some resemblance to it, you know what I mean?
What is that line of water? What is that?
That is, you talking about this right here?
Yes.
It doesn't really say.
It looks like it's something that would be traveled along, because like, look how it has the streets next to it, right next to it.
Now
and
that
then,
could be a water canal too. You think that could be a water canal?
That's a good.
It even shows convenience stores and shit.
Neato. The maps got so extensive lately. Like, so extensive.
Alright. Doesn't have anything. Ancient Sipper during the Sumerian and Babylonian time. Utu born here. Ancient school with clay tablets and cuneiform recovered. That's cool. Me and other tablets of record in golden chests they stored. And then another one says, can I have any information about the places or if there are better pictures? Now this, it says Talul Ad Dar is a hills and is located in Mayoralty of Baghdad, Iraq. And the estimated terrain elevation above sea level is 29 meters. That's interesting. But yeah, this is I can barely hear you. Did you say something?
I was wondering if they showed Baghdad in
Like, I think you're
oh, maybe my finger. Can you hear me better now?
yeah, I can hear you now.
I was holding it underneath. I was just looking close to see if they showed Baghdad in correlation to it.
Yeah, I can zoom out and show you. Just remember that there's Baghdad right
Oh,
here.
right up top. I see.
Yeah, it's just like right there.
Hey, and that's oh, there, what it is. I was saying, you don't even see that water, but I guess it's that one.
No, actually, the
That's
one,
something different.
yeah, right here, we have to zoom in to see that, and that goes right up. You can see where it flows.
Goes up the highway. Yeah, it goes right here up into the highway and then goes to here.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it is. Something sticks out to me about that water. I'm not sure as to what it is, though.
You see, that's the one thing they were famous for, was their irrigation canals too. Like in that area, they had to use water that came out of these rivers because of the lack of rain, and it was so rare to get rain that they even made it to where rainwater was like different than river water. It was something special. So, another interesting fact that nobody cares about but me.
Other people care. It's It's more so something to put together. When it's new to people, they cannot really have the same intricacy or care or understanding that you have because you studied it. And for now, it's just for information for people, and then they can process it accordingly.
Now, let me read this again. It says, when he was universally regarded as one of the primary gods, he was particularly venerated in Sippar and Larsa. The moon god Nana Sin and his wife Ningal were regarded as his parents, while his twin sister, it was Inanna, or Ishtar. Occasionally, other goddesses, such as Manzet, and Pinnaker, these two I've never heard of, could be regarded as his sisters too. See, I've never heard of them. And sometimes known by the Sumerians as Tirana or Anna, was a Mesopotamian and Elamite goddess representing the rainbow. She was also believed to be responsible for the prosperity of cities. She's an Elamite god. That's not too many people talk too much about the Elamite gods. So I'll check that one out. That one might be interesting. That's the rainbow. You like rainbows, don't you? Okay, Pinnacle.
Listen, I'm shouting yes. I'm like, yes, yes, because I'm reading. on the Safari reading, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I'm like, I'm muted. Because I turned the dryer on, and then the kid had been in and out, so I was just, that's so funny. I'm literally shouting, yes, yes, and attempting to tab over to this one, like, yes, I love rainbows, yes.
So Pinnaker, the other one, is known as Pinnager,